So my friend Lisa texted me last week, and she's like, I need to start investing, but every time I try to research stocks, my brain literally shuts down. Like, what the hell is AP ratio? Why do I need to know this? And I totally get it. Lisa's smart. She's a graphic designer, runs her own freelance business, makes good money. But the second someone starts talking about financial statements and market analysis, her eyes glaze over. She's not lazy. She's not dumb. She just doesn't want to become a finance nerd to make some extra money, you know? And honestly, that's most of us. We want the results. We want money coming in every month while we're doing literally anything else. But we don't want to spend our weekends studying quarterly reports like it's homework. So I told Lisa, look, what if I could show you 3 stocks that are basically like having a part-time job, except you never have to show up, you just collect the paycheck. Her exact response was, okay, now you're speaking my language. Because here's the thing, dividend investing doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to understand complex financial metrics. You just need 3 solid companies that send you money every month for owning a piece of them. And that's exactly what we're covering today. 3 dividend stocks that are perfect for people like Lisa, and probably you, who want the cash flow without the finance headache. We're talking about real money here, around $200 or more per month if you stay consistent. Ready? Let's jump in. All right, so the first stock that Lisa and I talk about is Vici Properties, ticker symbol Vici. And honestly, this one's kind of perfect for people who hate finance because it's literally the easiest business model to understand. Think about it like this. You know how some people buy houses and rent them out for monthly income? Well, Vici does that, except instead of boring suburban homes, they own the coolest properties in America. We're talking about owning the land under Caesar's Palace in Vegas, the Venetian, MGM Grand. Like, when people are losing money at the blackjack table, you're making money just by owning the ground they're standing on. And here's the beautiful part. Every month, these casino companies have to pay Vici rent. It doesn't matter if the economy is good or bad. People are still going to Vegas. They're still going to casinos, which means your rent check keeps coming. Right now, Vici gives you about 5.5% back every year just for owning it. So if you put in $1,000, you're looking at around $55 coming back to you annually, or about $4.50 every month. Not life-changing on its own, but we're just getting started. Now, Lisa asked me, but what if people stop going to Vegas? And look, even during COVID, when everything shut down, Vici still collected 100% of their rent. These casino companies need these locations. They can't just pack up and move Caesar's Palace to Nebraska, you know? So this is basically like owning a piece of the most prime real estate in America, getting paid every month, without having to deal with tenants calling you about broken toilets. Pretty sweet deal for people who just want easy money, right? Now, the second one is where things get interesting. It's called PDY. And before your eyes glaze over that boring name, just hear me out, because this one's actually pretty cool. So you know how some people are really good at finding the best deals when they're shopping? Like, they can walk into any store and somehow find the hidden gems that everyone else missed? Well, PTY is basically that friend, but for bonds and income investments. These are professional money managers whose entire job is hunting down the best income-producing investments and putting them all in one basket for you. Now, I could bore you with the technical details about corporate bonds and asset allocation strategies, but honestly, who cares? Here's what actually matters. This thing pays you monthly, not quarterly like most investments. Monthly. We're talking about getting a paycheck from your investments every single month, like clockwork. And right now, it's throwing off around 11 to 12% annually. So that same $1,000 investment, you're looking at about $9 to $10 hitting your account every month. Lisa was like, that sounds too good to be true. And I get it. But here's the thing. These aren't some sketchy get-rich-quick investments. This is PIMCO, one of the biggest, most respected investment companies in the world. They've been doing this for decades. The smart part is they spread your money across tons of different income investments, so you're not betting everything on one thing. It's like having a diversified income portfolio, without having to research hundreds of different investments yourself. Basically, you hand over your money to some of the smartest financial minds in the world, and they send you a monthly paycheck. For people who hate dealing with finance, this is about as hands-off as it gets. Just keep in mind, this one can be a bit more volatile than your typical dividend stock. The monthly payments and stock price can fluctuate more. But for most people, you can start with as little as one share, which runs around $13 to $14, so it's super accessible. All right, now for the third one, and this is where Lisa literally said, "Wait, that's actually insane," when I showed her the numbers. It's called QQQI, and honestly, if you're still watching at this point, do me a favor and hit that like button, because I'm about to blow your mind with this one. Here's the deal. This fund owns all the big tech companies you already know: Apple, Microsoft, Google, Tesla. But it's engineered to spit out cash every single month instead of just sitting there. And we're talking about some ridiculous income here. Right now, this thing is paying out over 15% annually. So that same $1,000 investment, you're looking at around $12 to $13 hitting your account every single month just for owning it. Now, the trade-off is simple. You're getting paid now instead of waiting around hoping these tech stocks go to the moon someday. And honestly, I'd rather have guaranteed monthly payments than cross my fingers and hope. Just know that with higher income comes a bit more ups and downs in price. So don't panic if you see some fluctuation. You can grab shares for around $51 each. So pretty accessible for most people. Actually, let me know in the comments. Are you more interested in getting paid now or waiting for stocks to maybe go up later? I'm genuinely curious how you think about this trade-off. This is basically like getting VIP access to the biggest tech companies in the world, except they're paying you to be there. So there you have it. 3 dividend stocks that are perfect for people who want cash flow without the finance headache. We've got Vici, basically letting you own a piece of Vegas and collect rent every month. PDY, where professional money managers do all the work and send you monthly paychecks. And QQQI, turning the biggest tech companies into your personal income machines. Put $1,000 into each of these, and you're looking at around $25 to $30 coming in every month. That's your Netflix, Spotify, and coffee money covered just from owning some stocks. If this actually made sense to you, and you're thinking about finally getting started with dividends, smash that subscribe button because I make videos like this every week. Simple investing strategies for people who hate finance. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, go make some easy money.